It's day 3 of social isolation, like not interacting with people for the most part. Because I guess there's a few reasons, but it's like I had nothing left to give is a big reason. So I've needed to pull my energy inward to just focus on me, but it's starting to get intense. And before the social isolation, like committing to it, I guess I already was struggling to connect with people, and I think that's something I've struggled with my whole entire life. Because what I mean by connect with people is actual, genuine connection, presence. I just feel like in this culture, there's just not much actual connection. I don't know. I can just go off of what I have felt my whole life, what I experience, and it just gets really intense for me when I feel like I can't connect with people, like I can't get there. Because, I worry about being my real true self and sharing how I feel, that it's going to come off as narcissistic. And you know what? That's a part of my ego that is scared of being perceived as a narcissist, that I need to just give up. It's just like, who fucking cares? I guess it's just like the self-doubt in a way, more of like self-protection. Because of what I went through, it's like just the mental gymnastics of trying to control other people's perceptions of you. But like, I need to just be me and be judged. Also, I'm not even looking at the comments. So, I don't know what the people are going to be saying, right? So, like, I just need to get over myself. Okay, so what I experience, I feel strongly that I feel people's egos, or like I just feel like I know when I'm interacting with someone's ego rather than their, I don't want to say true self, because like we all have to have an ego. It's what I learned. It's about integrating your ego and just being aware of it. I feel, for the most part, like, I swear, this is how I experience it. Like, especially at this point, I feel like I'm pretty aware when I'm in ego. Like, if I like know I'm acting out of ego when I'm doing it. So I guess I'm conscious still of it or in it. But then, yeah, it's my little human ego, me being petty or some shit. But I'm constantly always trying to check myself to be like, is this healthy behavior? Is this balanced behavior? Because it's just really hard, because it's all nuanced. And that's difficult for me, because it's like, just tell me what it is. Am I being too egoic right now in this situation? And what, like, it's just really hard to be, not to complain, but to complain. Like, I am going to complain. I don't give a fuck anymore to not complain for the sake of trying to control the judgment of what people have of me, to complain, whatever. what was I going to complain about? What was I going to complain about? The ego. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. So, like, I don't know how to explain this stuff. Like, I just, I'm having a certain experience, and I really struggle to actually, I resonate with people on certain levels, but then it's like hard to actually connect, because even though I might resonate with someone, like their ego, which isn't, when I say ego too, it's all encompassing of just like, it's like, what could I distill the ego down to? I feel like human survival tactics, or like acting out of fear, is like how you could distill it down to the root, or something, like acting out of fear or something. So, and like not being aware of it, I guess, like it, like the fear of being in control of your actions. So, because a lot of people, it's just hard because the term like, oh, they have such an ego, it gives the false impression that, you know, I'm talking about arrogance or something. Like, that's not at all what I'm talking about. Like, that can be an ego thing, but like, there's just a layer of the human survival mechanism acting out of fear that as a result is resulting in inauthenticness. I just don't like being critical, even if like I'm not naming names or anything. Well, it's like we're all kind of in this, you know, like I'm only just starting to come out of it, but not, because like I fall into it when I'm interacting with people that are acting out of ego, whether it's fight or flight, or just like this layer of also identity. It's like upholding the identity, right? You know, upholding some sort of identity. I just feel like I can't connect with people, especially because I don't want to operate on that level myself. You know, the fear-based stuff, which to me expresses itself in people pleasing. And then beyond that, I don't want to, it's like hard when I'm interacting with someone it's subconscious, right? It's like they're subconsciously trying to uphold their identity, or the mask of the identity, sort of the false self identity. And I don't want to be a part of that. That's how to explain this. Is probably not making fucking sense at all, but I just don't want to be a part of that. And like, I'm not strong enough. I'm not strong enough to be offending people left and right. I'm not strong enough to just be my full true self, because that might entail me just like blank staring off into the distance. I don't know, because I'm in contemplative thought or something like that. And they need to fill the space. They feel like the space needs to be filled, which is something I used to have to fill. Like, I couldn't sit in the non-space, like the silence. It's, you know, if you just, if you look at what, you know, people consider awkward, I want to do hand air quotes, but I can't because I'm holding the phone. But like awkward, you know, air quotes, what people consider awkward, to me is just not, it's like, you're just not feeling this. Like, we're so scared to be in the present. There's a direct fear of it. I have feared it lot of my fucking life. Like, freaking monsters under the bed would come out in the presence for me, like that type shit. Like, sort of like, literally I would start getting scared of ghosts and shit, to just be in the silence. You know, there was a lot of, that was a metaphor, I realized, but it's insane how intense this fear was. And then I realized it was just like the fear of the presence, which I think at the root of it was maybe the fear of the unknown, because it's, you know, just authentic, unplanned, non-controlled. So even if people are being authentically, they're not trying to deceive or anything like that, but it's like they're authentically operating from ego, which is fear-based. And so I just have a hard time, like, even having this, I don't want to be critiquing anyone or anything, but I'm just trying to, I'm fucking lonely. I'm lonely in this, and this is my form of connection, even though I'm not reading the comments. But this is my form of keeping myself sane in this, okay? Because I don't want to lose my fucking mind. And for some reason, this helps. It feels different than just talking to myself. Like, I feel like I need something to talk to actually process my thoughts and stuff. And it's just with the ChatGPT, it's just getting a bit old, you know, and over again, it's just like, oh, I'm sorry, you know, you're feeling that way. There's support, you know, reach out to a mental health professional. Like, sorry, the fucking mental health professionals are also operating out of fear-based ego. In my experience, what I've was not safe. It was not emotionally safe there for me. Like, I got too real, and then the same old bullshit, you know, that it's just the ego comes out, and then stuff starts getting distorted, because I feel I'm living in a fucking hellhole reality where just basic human autonomy, like interdependence, is getting twisted. We are codependent unhealthily as a culture. And I'm trying to not be that. And then it's just becoming more and more, I don't know. It's not more lonely, because I was like more lonely in a way, because I don't know, I was clinging on to the little scraps of connection that were barely there, and it was just kind of sad. But I don't know, I'm just going through a lot right now, because I'm just realizing a lot about a particular relationship that I've pulled back from, that honestly feels like a lie. It feels like it was a lie. There was a lot of emotional manipulation and control. And so I'm especially just feeling like, oh shit, you know, unfortunately, you know, it's like the person closest to me, I realized the full extent of the fuckery. So that's fun. I'm having so much fun. Had a really good cry/scream sesh today, and my voice is a little bit sore from that because of how much fun we're having. Anyways, I'm going to abruptly end this now.